Hey, good Tuesday evening, everybody. I'm 5 News Chief Meteorologist Skot Covert with a look at your exclusive 5+ forecast. Let's dive straight into the rest of this evening. Once that sun sets, well, you know the drill. Those temperatures are going to be dropping like a rock. We'll end up in the mid-20s under a mostly cloudy sky by the time you're waking up tomorrow morning in northwest Arkansas. In the River Valley, we're not going to have as much cloud cover, but we'll certainly see a few clouds building in. Despite those clouds, temperatures still dropping into the mid-20s by tomorrow morning. We're tracking a few things in your 10-day forecast. You know, it's the only 10-day forecast produced here locally for northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. It shows a warm-up. That's going to be the case going in towards the end of the week, but it also comes with a chance of a few scattered showers out there, and all of that is followed by a big old blast of cold Arctic air. If you've not heard about it, boy, it's a coming, and it's going to get cold around these parts. Today, it wasn't all that bad. High pressure dominating our forecast. The reason why that high pressure played such an important role into how it felt out there today, winds flow clockwise around areas of high pressure. For us, that means a nice southerly wind, which helped many of us get into the upper 40s, low 50s. However, you hear this? Well, that's that old cold front knocking at our back door. It's not a strong one, but it is a cold front, and by tomorrow, it'll be just a few degrees cooler. In the morning, we'll wake up into those mid to upper 20s across northwest Arkansas, upper 20s, maybe even getting close to the low 30s in the River Valley and the Ouachitas. For afternoon highs, not as warm as today. I still think most of us are probably in the 40s. In places like Waldron, Poto, we'll probably get close to 50, but many of us are going to fall short of that. Winds will be a bit variable out there tomorrow. By Friday, it's going to be warm. It's going to be windy, winds out of the south. You can kind of see that here on Futurecast, but that southerly wind brings a little bit more moisture all ahead of our first cold front that's going to be moving into the area by Friday night into Saturday morning. So we'll go with a 30% chance of some scattered showers across the area on Friday. One or two of those very well could linger over into Saturday, and at that point the cold air was going to be arriving, so we might see a few bursts of snow flurries around the area. Just like in the summer months, you get these isolated pop-up showers. It's going to be pretty similar to this. Not everyone sees flurries, and those that do, it likely doesn't accumulate to much, if anything at all. We'll track that, but we also got to keep our eyes on another system that's likely to begin arriving Monday into Tuesday of next week. You can start to see some of those snow showers developing out of Kansas, across the Oklahoma, Texas panhandles. That system's diving off towards the south. Unlike the last system, this one looks to be even further towards the south. And what that means for us locally is, while yes, we're going to have all the cold air in place, it looks like the moisture is going to be displaced further off towards the south, with perhaps just a few flurries across the River Valley and the Ouachitas by Tuesday. I point this out to you not necessarily to get your hopes up, not necessarily to build any hype or anything of that nature. I pointed out to say this: we've got to dial in on this storm track. If it shifts back towards the north, and there's plenty of time for that to happen, then maybe we have more of those impacts here locally. But as it stands right now, everything looks to be shifting into parts of southern Arkansas, parts of Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi. Wind chill values, as this blast of cold air arrives, is going to be a talker. This is what it's going to feel like out there when that wind hits you in the face. 6 a.m. Saturday morning, not all that bad. Sunday morning, cold air continues to settle in. Single digits northwest Arkansas, teens and single digits across the River Valley. By Monday, it gets even colder. We've got near zero wind chill values out there. By Tuesday, we're below zero. That's what it's likely going to feel like. This is a very cold air mass, and it's arriving straight from Siberia, where the current temperatures are -20 to -50. That's the air mass that's on its way here. Now, of course, it's going to modify as it moves this direction, meaning it'll warm up. It won't be -20, it won't be -50, but it certainly is going to be very cold, and we can know that just based off where the cold air mass is coming from. When you add it all up to your 10-day forecast, it shakes out like this. Quiet the next couple of days, a little bit of sunshine here and there. Thursday's going to feel pretty good, low 50s, mid 50s. On Friday, our chance of rain, though, 30%. So it's not all rosy out there. And here comes that big dip in temperatures. The coldest stretch is going to be between Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. We are going to be dripping those faucets. We're going to be protecting the people and the pets and the pipes, right? We start to climb ourselves out of that hole by Wednesday and Thursday of the following week. But even then, it's a slow warm-up. It's a slow thaw. We're going to be well below average still into the majority of next week, even when those temperatures do start to warm up. In the River Valley, your 10-day forecast shows this: 28 tomorrow morning, 46 in the afternoon. Might see one or two sprinkles out there as that front moves into the area, but we're not expecting any measurable accumulation or rainfall. Sunny and 52 on Thursday. We'll add a lot more clouds into the sky on Friday, but it is going to be warmer despite those clouds. If by chance the clouds are late to arrive, maybe we're even warmer. That'd be something nice and special, right? 30% chance of scattered showers on Friday. We'll drop those chances pretty low Saturday and Sunday. A few flurries can't be ruled out. And we'll watch, of course, going into the following week for some additional precipitation. Just depends on that storm track. There's a lot of time between now and then. Things can change. Things will change. We'll be on top of every twist and turn and bringing you the latest as it happens right here exclusively on 5+.